their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
PSY-OPs use coordinated messaging to reinforce a narrative. So look for phrases that feel copy and pasted, like unprecedented threat or undeniable evidence. Those little phrases, you're going to hear them. You will start to hear these everywhere you look. And the moment you hear copy-paste phrases, that is a PSY-OP.
It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom.
The ballroom will be a solution for this.
I think we got to build that ballroom as soon as possible.
The ballroom makes total sense.
A ballroom is imperative for a lot of reasons.
The president needs the ballroom.
These are new images of the rapid construction of President Trump's White House ballroom. But tonight, Democrats are accusing the administration of a bait and switch after congressional Republicans released a new funding bill earmarking $1 billion for security improvements tied to the project.
They destroyed the east wing of the White House without any notice or consent in the dead of night. And then they told the American people that it was going to be paid for with private dollars. This has been a story of corruption.
The president had been saying for months private donations would pay for it.
And we're giving them, myself and donors are giving them free of charge for nothing. We did this no charge to the taxpayer whatsoever. This is being financed privately.
The White House now insists that taxpayer money would only go to secure portions of the facility and that private donors would still pay for the actual ballroom. The president previously estimated the 90,000 square foot structure would cost $400 million. In a court filing last month, the Trump administration wrote it'd be built with materials to withstand drone attacks and also include underground medical facilities and a bomb shelter. With the suspect now charged with trying to assassinate the president at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, President Trump has argued a large secure event space is critical.
We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
Taxpayers did not pay for the ballroom at the White House. Why should taxpayers now be on the hook for $1 billion?
Well, they're not, because that's for many other projects. That's for projects having to do with safety in a certain section of the White House grounds. That's not all for the ballroom. And we're putting up $400 million to do the ballroom section of the ballroom. We are putting that up privately. I am doing it along with other patriots that love our country.
We're going to introduce legislation that would authorize $400 million to be spent to secure to build the presidential ballroom. Underneath there will be a lot of military stuff. There will be a Secret Service annex, and we've paid for it by offsetting it with custom fees. But the estimate is $332 million. We're going to do $400 million because I think it's probably going to take more. Private donations can be used, but I think they should be used for buying China and stuff like that.
While a lot is still unknown about what the final ballroom will look like, other than the fact that it's going to be enormous, we now know who is paying for it. Big companies who have a lot to gain from Trump. I mean, if people don't think that he's going to be looking at this list, well, got another bridge to sell you. There's also a number of high-profile crypto investors and other close allies of Trump. We'll just break down some of these names down. Amazon is on the list. Obviously, Amazon's forked out a reported $40 million to air a Melania Trump documentary. Apple is also on the list. CEO Tim Cook there, remember, memorably presented Trump with that 24-karat gold and glass statue. And then there are a lot of crypto connections on the donor list. As Dan Alexander of Forbes reported in June, so already back in June, more than half of Trump's net worth was tied to his crypto ventures, 60%. And the largest U.S. crypto exchange, Coinbase, on the list of donors for the ballroom. Its CEO is someone who has been singled out by Trump.
And it's not hard. It would not be a hard thing to convince him of. That'd be easy. Like, you want to be a badass in the digital age? You need a fucking super AI government, military. It's like not even a hard thing to figure out, right? So they enact this project in secret at first. It was all a secret at first. And then the lawsuit happens. It comes out that actually they are building a lot more than just a ballroom when they're doing this whole thing. It all starts to come out in these lawsuits, and Trump gets super pissed, and they start to admit that, like, yeah, we're building a ballroom, and yeah, we are also building a bunch of secret underground military stuff, and it's classified. Okay, it's classified. They have not yet disclosed for themselves that it's a bunch of data centers too. They're just saying it's classified military stuff. But all the journalists have put together enough pieces by now that it's fucking a data center. And Trump literally has their massive schlong inside of him most nights anyways. So what's the big deal, right? Well, the big deal is once that's in the concrete or the fiber optics or any piece of this building, it's the literal fucking White House, okay? This makes Monica Lewinsky look like an amateur. That's just a science fair project, all right? This is the Large Hadron Collider of America is compromised, and you cannot undo it if that is what's happening. You can never undo it. You'd have to destroy the entire White House and pull up the entire ground. You'd have to destroy the entire bunker and just forget about it. Start over fresh.
The AI boom's data center expansion is straining our power grids, our water supplies, and our communities across the U.S. These data centers can consume as much electricity as a city and up to several million gallons of water every day. But where are they? And how close are they to where you live? Business Insider just published an interactive map so you can see where these data centers are, who owns them, and how much power we estimate they use. We identified 1,240 data centers across the U.S. You can search for data centers by their parent company, state, county, or zip code. You can also sort the table to see where the largest and most electricity-intensive data centers are. Data centers operate 24/7, emitting this really loud, droning noise that's so loud that one resident told us they had to move their family to sleep in the basement to escape the noise. Data centers in your state or community can also increase your electricity bills or use more of your clean drinking water. Where data centers are, who owns them, and how much power they use has been a closely guarded secret until now.
Flock Safety, a Georgia surveillance company, has specialized in providing license plate reading software as well as surveillance technology, and they've been doing this since 2014. They have one primary business model: to establish as many relationships with law enforcement agencies as they can so they can put as many cameras in as many cities as they possibly can to create a nationwide surveillance program. To date, they have been very successful. They now have 40,000 cameras in 4,000 cities in over 40 states. How did FedEx start caring about sharing information with the police? Initially, they didn't. FedEx only wanted Flock Safety to monitor its locations across the country. But under the deal, Flock Safety is requiring FedEx to share its surveillance feeds from its trucks with law enforcement.
Let's just say we don't know, but we know that they're building a data center underneath there. And they're building the data center to house the architecture of the American digital gulag. Okay? I don't think that any of you, like me, are going to agree that that's a good thing. I don't think any of us want to live in the digital gulag. We don't want the digital mass surveillance. We don't want Palantir spying on us all the time. We don't want them compiling massive fucking files on every American with everything we've ever done, said, smelled, touched, tasted. I don't think most people understand, with AI coming the way it is, just how much you are exposed. Every traffic camera, every scanner, every touchpad. And that's just the stuff that exists today. Just wait until glass can see you, and wait until Wi-Fi can trace you and read your heartbeat. Oh wait, that already works. Just wait. All the technology that's coming to track and sense and surveil and record you and put it all into a nice database where then AI can analyze it all. And let's just say don't get out of line. Let's just say that don't fucking get out of line, bud. Because it will not go so well. It won't go so well. Okay. And they'll have a whole explanation for why we have to do it. It's for safety. It's for security. It's for terrorism. It's for whatever it is. You know, oh my gosh, the cyber pandemic that happened was so catastrophic, the only solution is a digital ID so we know who's on the internet. Oh my gosh, the AI hacking cyber pandemic, no regular citizens allowed to use AI anymore. It's government regulated now. You can't use your own AIs. It's too dangerous for regular people to have such vast power in their hands. Whatever it is, okay? It's not good. I don't think I need to convince any of you of that.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Links are in the description. I'll catch you on the next one.
They were never